Okay, today is gonna be the first episode of Cooking with Koko. We got Starfire down there, Starfire. Today I'm gonna show you a quick life hack on how to make hot dogs with popcorn, special edition ones. You're gonna need 4 ingredients: the oil, the kernels, the butter, and the delicious hot dogs. All right. Let's go ahead and get those hot dogs cut up, and then we're gonna put all the other ingredients together. All right, so once you get your hot dogs out, I'm gonna take maybe like 4 or 5 or 6, then we gotta cut them into little pieces, okay? Okay, so now the hot dogs are cut off, and then we have everything ready. So now we gotta get our oil. We gotta put very little bit because we're gonna put butter in there afterwards. Point of all this is that the flavor of the hot dogs are going to mix with the kernels, and that's why you have the butter to make everything come together. All right, so on low heat. Wait, is that the wrong one? Oh, it's the wrong one. Oh, that's the right one. All right, so you're going to keep it at low heat, and then you're going to toss all your hot dogs in there, and you're going to cook those hot dogs until they're nice and brown. And then you're gonna add the butter and then the kernels, and then we're gonna cover it, and you're gonna get a fused flavors of hot dogs with the popcorn. All right, so the hot dogs are cooking. I want to make sure you give them a nice little brown color once it's all said and done. All right, so now we're gonna go ahead and use a little bit of butter, and we're gonna go ahead and put very little. I'm using the fake butter. You're gonna go ahead and grab a little scoop, and this should be more than enough for the popcorn. Then we're gonna put that in there, and you're gonna let that melt. All right, now once the butter is in there, you wanna make sure you mix it all together. And the butter's gonna bring it together, and then we're gonna put the kernels in there and close it, and you'll see the magic work together. All right, there's no need to put salt in this. You'll have more than enough. All right, so you only put very little popcorn in there, and then we're just gonna cover it, and we're gonna let it sit in there, and we're gonna mix it. All right. Now that we have all of that in place with the butter and the oil, what you want to do is just mix it in together. Let the popcorn fall at the bottom. That's what's gonna pop and mix with the hot dogs. So then afterwards, you just grab a top, you cover it, and you just let it sit in there until it starts popping. So we'll be back for that.
A few moments later.
All right, so now it's been on there for like a few minutes. We just gotta wait till the pop. So we gotta be very careful. Just let it keep cooking. I know it may sound like it's burning, but it's not burning because the sausages are on top. Let the heat and the oil and the butter do its work, and we'll be back when it starts popping.
One eternity later.
All right, I just heard one of the little kernels popping. So at any point in time now, we're gonna hear a lot of pops in there. We just gotta wait. Patient.
Eventually.
All right, the popping started. You can start seeing it from here. The popping is going, so that means it's starting to work. So basically the whole point of this is the popcorn and the hot dogs, the oil and the butter is gonna infuse itself. And with all the popping, you should have a full pot pretty much full of popcorn with hot dogs. We'll see the final outcome once everything keeps popping. And if you're doing this by yourself, you should not be standing this close to it. This is more for just educational purposes, so I'm allowed to stay close by, but never stay this close to something, especially when it has hot oil and popping stuff in it. All right, and just like that, the popcorn and the hot dogs have been fused together. And pretty much your popcorn is gonna have a nice little flavor to it from the hot dogs and whatnot. So there should be a few more popping at the bottom and whatnot, but pretty much what you want is the stuff on top. A little bit of salt, you should be good. It doesn't need that much salt because you already have the hot dogs in there in place. But pretty much everything else should be a-okay. So it's a nice little quick snack that you could do on the weekends with your family, with your friends. and it will save you a bunch of money just by cooking your own kernels and putting them together with the hot dogs. Comes out really great. I recommend it. It's an 8 out of 10 in my opinion. And I guess next time I'll show you guys how to do flavored popcorn. Alright, that's it for now. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this little tutorial. I'm gonna have Koko Jr. try it and have him tell me how good it is. Peace!